Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got your weekly crypto YouTuber updates, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, this week I'm going to cover 4 videos that I think are some good videos for you guys to check out for this week. There hasn't been a lot of good videos out there this week, let me tell you that. So I picked out some that I think are good videos for you guys to watch, some great information in some of these. And, you know, some of them are longer videos, so you might want to kind of go through their timeline and see which parts of the videos you want to watch and which parts you don't want to watch. But there's some great information in some of these, so let's jump into it here. The first video is by Miles Dutcher, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. It's titled, "You've Just Been Handed a Golden Opportunity." And he's talking about what's happening in crypto right now and why this could be a life-changing opportunity for everybody out there with what's happened over the last few days with crypto in the last week or so and what's currently going on in the markets. I'm going to play a little bit of this video and then we'll jump into the next one here.
We have to talk about the crypto market urgently. In the last 48 hours, there have been some monumental developments, which in my opinion are going to shift the fabric of cryptocurrency over the coming few weeks and months, but also this bull run. These recent developments may actually suggest that we are earlier in this cycle than many thought. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly why. And at the end, we're going to run through the top altcoins to capitalize on this trend. Now you understand the lay of the land. Now you understand how big the last 48 hours and the last 4 to 5 weeks have been for crypto. What is next for cryptocurrency? The first thing I want to point out here is that there was a lot of talk about a month ago about sell in May going away being an effective strategy in the market. And look, if we look at the data for the S&P 500, so far, the S&P is up roughly 5 to 6%, NASDAQ up around 7% due to NVIDIA. Over the last month, Bitcoin has performed really strongly, up 10 to 15%, 17% from the prior week. So anyone that was shorting into May, sell in May, go away, is now 15% offside and with leverage possibly wiped out. And the sell in May strategy, in my opinion, was never really a great idea, considering, and I did mention this on a show a few weeks ago at the beginning of May, election years typically bode well for the market. Whether it's a Democratic win or a Republican win, it's typically good for the market. And obviously, a Republican election is even more positive for the market. We also see this in the data. But you kind of have to treat presidential election years a little bit differently. There's a lot of promises flying around. There's a lot of hype and speculation flying around. When you see uncertainty removed from the market by virtue of an appointed president, you typically see stock markets rally because they don't like uncertainty, and this provides certainty to the market.
So he's got some great information in this video, guys. You should check this out. He covers things that have happened over the past few weeks. A lot of them I've covered on my channel recently with different news and updates in crypto bills that are being passed. You know, President Biden and his kind of views on crypto, and former President Trump's positive crypto outlook recently. Also, all of our politicians really getting involved in crypto. Crypto's been kind of a mainstream issue for some of the legislation out there recently, which has never happened before in a previous cycle. He also talks about how an election year is typically bullish, regardless of, you know, which president technically wins. The year itself is technically a bullish trend, and that I've talked about on my channel multiple times, and how presidential elections that year, which is this year, is typically a bullish year for crypto. And it also coincides with the halving every 4 years, coincidentally. So typically, there's a lot of things like the liquidity cycle and that trigger us into a big bull run. So check out this video, guys. I'll leave the link for this in the description below, so check that out. Also, guys, I want to take a quick second to thank our sponsor, Cryptonomy. I'll leave a link for Cryptonomy in the description of the video below. Check them out. They got staking on their platform anywhere between like 25% and 182% and so on. And they have staking rewards where you can get like a 5x or 10x or more. in their launch pool, depending on what kind of amount of crypto you're staking on the platform. And the launch pool is like for 12 months or so. So you can check that out on their platform as well. They're also doing a big giveaway on X for anyone who makes a new deposit into the platform and a new stake into the staking pools. So check that out on their X page, on their Telegram, guys. So check out Cryptonomy, guys. The link for them will be in the description below. Just remember, they are a yield platform. Yield platforms are high risk. So make sure you do your own research and your own due diligence before investing, guys. Let's jump into the next video here. So this video is a video by Crypto Banter. I'm just going to play a little bit of this video. There's some really good information in this video about the market, the bull market support band, where we're at in the cycle, hopefully, and whether, you know, what levels to look out for a bearish scenario and what levels to look out for a bullish scenario, and what they think is going to happen next in the crypto cycle here. So I'll play a little bit of this. But I would suggest that you guys watch this, and it doesn't really get into this until about 10 minutes or so into the video, maybe about 9 minutes into the video. But there's a long section on here going over the liquidity in the market, how Bitcoin's doing, how Ethereum's doing, and the bull market support bands and so on. So there's some great information in here for you guys to watch. I'll play a quick clip of this, and we'll jump into the next one.
You can just look at the direction of these lines. It's literally as simple as that. It is an uptrend. And if you look at the total market cap, we've got the total market cap support coming in between $2.2 and $2.3 trillion, which is pretty close, right? Very, very close. Ultimately, what that means is that the recent lows that were printed on the market for Bitcoin, most notably, it was $55,000. Those levels need to hold. You don't want to see price action go back below those levels because that's where you start to create your first lower low, and you'll be breaking below these key support levels on the bull market support band, which ultimately does indicate that you might get lower prices, right? So be very, very careful of that if that does start to happen. Currently, we're still range bound. You're still coming off extremely low volatility. Let's go into the daily, which started to show signs of expansion. Look at how these daily Bollinger Bands are starting to contract into one another over here. That's showing you that a massive move is about to come, right? This ultimately shows you when the blue bands start to expand onwards and upwards, that you're in the midst of a major move. That's why it's so important to get the direction of that move right. And that's why I'm saying that a break below these lows that occurred over here at about $56,000 for Bitcoin, if you do start to take out those lows, you're breaking below the bottom of the range over there. The Bollinger Bands are going to start to expand, which means that you have a big move in play. And that would be the very bearish case, right? That would be the extreme contango playing out, which could ultimately send Bitcoin as low as $40,000 to $50,000. And you need to watch out for that. Alternatively, the trends are still mostly towards the upside. You can see the middle Bollinger Band is increasing and holding price as support. So if you can break and hold above the top side of the range over here, which is at just above $72,000, you have a real breakout in play, and you can look for high prices. So is this flush the final flush that just shook people out before the next move up? It is a possibility. It was a leverage flush, over leveraged market participants coming into the market right at the dying moments, and consequently they got rinsed. They got rinsed out of those positions.
So check this video out, guys. It has some great information about where we're at in the crypto cycle. And I'm not going to spoil the news for you where he thinks this is heading here, but there is some things pointing that we could go lower, some things that are pointing that we could go higher. So check that out, guys, and you'll see kind of where they're predicting we're at in the cycle and what's going to happen next year. But nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. You can just kind of read the charts a little bit. It gives you information to go by, and you can, some of these people who have been doing this for years can kind of give you a percentage of, hey, if it's doing this, here's typically what happens. But it's not a guarantee by any means. Anything can throw us into either direction, really positive news, really negative news. So just keep that in mind. Don't place all your bets on one move or the other, but it sounds like a big move in the market is coming here in the near future, according to the information that he's given out in this video. So we'll jump into this video here by No BS Crypto. Kyron's got some great information in this video here. This is kind of geared towards people that are more new in crypto within the last few years. Maybe this is your first cycle or maybe your second cycle, and you don't have it all kind of down yet. There's some great information in this video for you guys. So I'll play a quick clip of this, and then you guys should really check this out, especially if you're newer to crypto and this is your first cycle. Kind of gives you some great things to go by here to plan out, you know, what you want to do to make the most out of this cycle here. And I've covered a lot of this in previous videos as well, especially in my Crypto 101 video series.
If I started crypto, again, brand new, fresh today, this is exactly what I would do. And matter of fact, if I was in your shoes right now, either someone that's kind of new to crypto or someone who's a pretty decent expert who's been around for a few cycles, I would actually personally follow this video as if it were the gospel. And the reason why should become very apparent to you throughout this video. It's going to detail a lot. And honestly, again, based on my experience, my 10,000 plus hours in this damn chair researching this crypto space, I can safely say this is a secure way in order for you to have everything prepared, ducks in a row, ready for the bull run. And that is greed. All right. If you let greed kick in, you might have a goal of $1 million. That might be your actual goal. But if you don't set that goal, like that $1 million might be to buy a new house and buy a new car by the end of the bull run. Okay, that's a very clear goal, right? So you might hit that goal. And if it's like, well, you know, not really set in stone, let's just get a bit more money. Well, maybe the market in your portfolio keeps going up. Maybe you hit 1.25 mil. Oh, there's a brand new car. Or there's more cash for the next cycle. And the market just keeps going. And you're laughing. You're thinking to your husband or wife, hey, guys, we're in it. This is it. You know, we can retire after this. And you're really happy. And guess what happens? Boom. You hit a point right before your third or maybe last goal, and then boom, it just comes crumbling down. And these markets here are unforgiving. They're illiquid markets. You can't sell because there's no buyers, right? So you want to be out at your goal. People seem to ignore this, and what ends up happening is, again, that situation plays out, and they end up holding their tokens for the next cycle. Everything stems from this.
This is an absolutely fantastic point that I've hit on my channel multiple times, and I'm not gonna, this is the most important thing you guys can ever remember out there in this cycle. If we start taking off in this bull run like we have in the past, things are going to get crazy. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can't even fathom how crazy this bull run could get. Things, you're going to look at your portfolio, and your portfolio is going to be up so much, you're going to have this euphoria effect, and everything, you're going to have like a high, and you're going to see all this money coming in, and you're going to think this market is going to continue going up. We're still early. We're going to keep going up. I'm in such great gains right now. There's no way, you know, and then you're going to have all these influencers out here telling you this coin's going to this. No, we're not. We're just this far in the market here. We're going to go way up here. And even though you're in this major profit, you're not going to take out any profit because you're going to have greed eating at you, and you're going to think, wow, why would I want to cash out any of my coins right now when it's going to go higher? I can make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars more, or tens of thousands of dollars or more, whatever it is, thousands of dollars or more, doesn't matter. You're going to have that mindset out there that it's going to keep going higher, and you're not going to take your profits out. And then the market is going to crash, and it is going to dump on you so hard and so quick that you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, oh my God, what happened? And your portfolio literally is gonna drop like 40% overnight. That will happen at some point in this market. I'll tell you that right now. And those of you who think that's not going to happen are those of you who are gonna be holding your coins until the next cycle, or you're just gonna quit crypto altogether after this bull run, because it's gonna hit you hard. And then that market's gonna crash, and you're gonna be down in your portfolio, and it's going to start to come back up a little bit, and you're not going to want to take out your profits because you think it's going to recover, and then it doesn't, and it crashes down even lower. And just remember this, because this is going to happen to you guys. A lot of you out there, you're not going to be taking your profits out on the way up like you should, and you're going to see your original price targets, and some of these coins are going to smash through those price targets, and you're not going to want to cash out because you think it's going to continue to go higher. That is the biggest mistake you can possibly make in crypto. So I am telling all of you out there right now, please take out your profits on the way up. Don't be greedy. All this greed that's going to happen, and you're not going to intentionally do it. But the hardest thing you're going to do in this bull run, if we get a big bull run, the hardest thing it's going to be for you is to actually take out your profits and cash them out and get them out of the market. You put them in stable coins, put them in your bank, split it halfway between the two. Whatever it is, take profits and get them out of the market. I'm telling you that right now. If you don't do this, it's going to be the biggest mistake that you're going to make in this bull run, and you're going to pay for it, and you're going to learn like everybody else did in their first or second bull run, and they didn't take out profits when they should have, and the market's going to dump on them, and they're going to be wondering why they never took anything out. It happened to a lot of people. I know so many people in this space that had life-changing money, literally could have retired last bull run, and now they're struggling, and they could have retired last bull run because they didn't cash out early. They waited and thought it was going to keep going higher. It happens to so many people, so mark my words, that's going to be the hardest thing for you. Just make sure you're taking out your profits, guys. That's all I got to say about this. Some great advice in this video if you guys want to watch it. There's other advice in this video that is fantastic advice as well. So check out Kyron from No BS Crypto, guys. The next video here is by Crypto John. He's going to talk about different coins in the market, people's mindset about their coins that are dead in their portfolios, or they think they're dead in their portfolios. So let's take a look at this video as well.
In today's video, I want to talk about the altcoins. No specific altcoin. I have my laptop here. I know there's a lot of people, I see it in my comment section, I see it on my Discord as well. They're concerned about their picks, which naturally I said this would happen as we get deeper in this bull cycle. You're going to see people who go heavier into certain picks. They're going to either, freak out if it doesn't move as quickly as others, FUD those who go against it, attack those who say a different opinion, so on and so forth, right? It's just the nature of the market. People want to make money, and people are afraid of losing money or seeing other people make money before them. That's why you can't treat everybody here like your friends. They really aren't. They're just your peers. It's a selfish market. It's no different in stocks where you want to make money together, of course, but you want to make money before the majority of other people make money, and you want to sell before everybody else, right?
So John's got some good points in this video, and there's a lot more points that he makes in this video that are good as well. So check out this video from John. But the main thing I want to hit on right now with this is, there's coins out there in your portfolio that are doing better than others. Gaming right now has had a huge correction from where it was a few months ago. There's a lot of people in some of their gaming coins right now that were buying when it was pumping, and they're down underwater. Even some of them we bought before, before the market pumped, and some of them pumped up pretty good, and now they've corrected back even lower than when we purchased them. And I know some people out there are kind of getting discouraged on certain coins out there, like Illumia is one of them. A lot of people are kind of down on their Illumia. I think I'm pretty break even with my Illumia when I purchase it. I'm not planning on selling any of it because I still think that project could do well. It's not my highest conviction project because there's not a lot going on with the project right now, because they're still building that game, and it can take several years to build the game that they're building, and it may not hit this bull run. We don't know. But the game itself is fantastic, and I think, if we get some news from them that they're going to be rolling the beta out to a public phase and that in 2025, that project could turn around in a hurry and really become bullish. And the VCs behind it are excellent, Animoca Brands, stuff like that. You just never know when they're going to start marketing this thing, and it can turn around and do well. Plus, when gaming comes back, it's probably going to pick up again and take off again. So just got to remember that. I see a lot of people on my videos making comments about, oh, I sold my quant and I moved it into, turbo or whatever, and I'm glad I did it, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. That's what you guys want to do with your portfolio. That's none of my business. I don't care what you guys do with your portfolio. I'm just sharing with you guys on my channel what I'm doing. I don't care what you guys do with your portfolio. That's up to you. I'm sharing with you guys what I'm doing, what my strategy is, what my plans are, what my goals are, and that's all I'm going to do on my channel. I'm not going to tell you guys which coins you should be buying or shouldn't be buying, this and that. I'm going to tell you which coins I think are great, that I'm investing in, that I'm bullish about, and I'm going to tell you coins that I'm kind of losing hope in. So there's certain coins out there that are, I think, going to do better than other ones that I invested in earlier, so I moved my funds around into those coins. And John's kind of hitting on a point here. You're going to have people, whether it's in your community, whether it's in my Discord, my Telegram, on YouTube, get a lot of comments. Oh, that's a crap coin. Why you invested in that? Or I dumped this coin, or I bought this coin because this one's so awesome compared to this one. Why are you people are asking me why I'm buying quant. Well, I'm buying quant because someday I think quant's going to do fantastic. Whether it's this bull run or not, I don't know. I don't know when quant is going to take off. Last bull run, it didn't take off until all the other coins had already pumped and then started crashing. Then quant took off. So the same thing could happen this cycle. I want some quant in my portfolio because I'm bullish on the project. I believe in it, and I think it's absolutely fantastic what quant is doing. I don't know what it's going to do, but if it doesn't do anything for some reason, it's not going to impact my portfolio. It's not, you know, it's like less than 5% of my portfolio overall, with, you know, all of the coins that I've invested in and the amount of money that I have invested in this bull run. It's not like a make or break deal for me if quant doesn't do very well. But I want to have it in my portfolio because if it does do well, I don't want to miss out on it because I'm still believing the project. So don't let people scare you out of your coins. That's the main thing. You know, people out there have their opinions. Let them have their opinions. Don't argue with them on it. Kind of tell them your point and let them make their own decision on what they want to do. People are bashing you on, you know, what you're doing with your portfolio and your coins. Just ignore them. You know, just ignore them. People bash me all the time on my videos about certain stuff. I really don't care. You know, some people are, you know, mad at me because I'm talking about Jasmine again when I, you know, stopped talking about it last year because, you know, at one point I thought it was a scam based off of some information people were emailing me and private messaging me about, showing me, hey, don't post Jasmine on your channel because it's a scam. Dean, you know, you don't want to post a scam coin on your channel. Somebody could sue you, blah, 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 blah. And I was new at my YouTube channel. I didn't know what to think. I hadn't done a deep dive into Jasmine. I thought it was a good project, but their website is kind of goofy because it's in Japanese and they don't do any marketing and stuff like that. And then when you look at their website, it says we do not sell any cryptocurrencies, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's kind of like, what the heck? But then, you know, I was wrong. You know, it ended up not being a scam the more I looked into it. And I, you know, apologize for that. Some people are still mad at me for that. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. I made a mistake. I'm only human. Guys, I'm going to make some mistakes in this bull run. I'll tell you that right now. Some of the coins that I talked about on my channel could end up being scams. I have no control over that. I have no control over what the projects do. Okay, I'm just sharing with you guys my opinion on what I think is good, what I think is bad, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and so on. That's all I'm doing here. You guys do your own research and your own due diligence before you invest in anything. That's what you really should do. Make sure you look into it thoroughly. Make your own decision on it. Don't just go by what I'm saying, what Crypto John is saying, what Kyron from No BS Crypto is saying, any of the influencers out there. That's why I put this video series together for you guys, this YouTube weekly YouTuber update, because I want you guys to get your information from multiple sources, not just me. You should never get your information from just one person. Make sure you get it from multiple sources out there, get multiple opinions on different stuff. Then you look into it for yourself. You make your own educated decision on it. That's what you really should do. And, you know, we try to do the best we can to promote projects, talk about projects on our channel that we think are going to do well, but we make mistakes. We're only human. We can't predict what these projects are going to do. They are humans too, and a lot of humans are corrupt and crooked and evil, and we have no control over what they're going to do. You have no idea what their true intentions are. You know, any of the sponsorships on our channels, you have no idea what their true intentions are. So make sure you're always doing your own research, guys. That's all we can do is share stuff with you. Do your own research, make the decision for yourself. That's all you can do. But check out these videos, guys. I think there's some useful information in there for you. Watch them, digest the information, and kind of put together what you think is going on in crypto right now, what you might want to do with your investments in your portfolio. I really appreciate all of you for watching my channel, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.
Tell me what you want, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me.